Heads. 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 Heads.
One should think of the future.
It's the normal thing.
Sound in the theater adds another layer of depth to the overall experience.
And now? And now?
It could...
The advancement of sound in concerts or music performances means that audiences expect a greater sound in theater. Sound effects are made artificially or naturally for use in a play. They can be created with everyday materials, but are now made with computers. Amplification in theater is to make larger, greater, and/or stronger. Too much amplification can cause an overdose in sound. The person responsible for sound in theater is the sound designer. They arrange and orchestrate all of the aural aspects of a production.
So a sound engineer deals with the technical side of things. So they make sure that everything works and that everything's plugged in correctly, and then they also balance sound really intricately. Whereas sound design, I actually make noise. I build the noises and the sounds, so it's almost more musical in that sense. My sound is often quite musical, as I said, and quite flowing, and you almost can't hear the end of one sound before the next one begins. So I treat it almost like a score. So I compose the sound rather than just kind of pick sounds to go in places.
Bishop Bevels to rocks right, Zarba boy extinguish, nuota bene.
A lot of sound designers would come from a more technical sound background, so they'd be really experienced engineers or kind of people who work on the technical side of sound. Often their approach would be slightly different to mine in that, you know, their speaker placement and use of microphones and stuff would be razor sharp, and it would be really amazing. This is a launch pad, and rather than in QLab, when you queue something up, when you press spacebar, it just goes on to the next queue, which means that if you want to press something twice, you have to link it up twice, and you have to have it in there twice to happen. Whereas this, every time you press it, you can do it again and again and again. So these are good for visual things, like if someone's pouring a cup of tea or like suctioning something. You can kind of have it as long or as short as you want.
There are two types of sounds: motivated sounds and environmental sounds. Motivated sounds can be a car engine on gravel or an engine turning on. Environmental sounds are noises of everyday life, such as trees falling, trees being cut down, trees burning, and trees talking, trees in nature, trees eating human beings. All these sounds can be obtained in one place, the internet. Mics are used to amplify sounds, so the audience can hear better.
Ismini. Padre Fulham.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father.